That's all I need, baby. Okay, we're good. I have to click this again. We're doing great. We're doing great, everybody. We're doing great. Ba-ba-ba-bum. All right, guys ready? I was just listening to the VOD for this last night. So like, I'm pretty refreshed. I feel like that's a good thing. Have you guys ever heard, I mean, I know where we're going kind of, I guess. Like we just did the Colosseum. I didn't finish the VOD. But like, have you guys ever heard of the thing where when you're playing a game, you can, well, of course you can, but like a good idea is to make a journal or like an audio journal saying where you left off. That way, when you come back to the game and it's been a while, you know what you were doing last. But I feel like having a VOD is like even better. You just review the VOD and you're like, ah, I remember where we are now. All right, I better ask. Okay. All right. Speaking of her, I feel like that's where we go. Oh my God. Hi there. You must be the superb trainer who has emerged triumphant in our latest battle challenge. Wait, what? What? This is Mirror B? The town's true mover and shaker wishes you to have a gorgeous gift. Now follow me. Was he like pretending to be Mirror B? What was that? Oh, that's a good idea, but I've kept all my VODs. Wait, why is that a but? Isn't that a good thing? That you kept all your VODs? Yeah, a VOD is better than an audio journal, literally, because you get to see it too. But, you know, not all of you are streamers. So if you're not a streamer, then like, you know, having just like a journal is like, oh, this is what I did today. This is what I need to do next time when I log in. Yeah. Right, I'm back with our latest challenge champion. Let's present our lucky winner with a shadow Pokemon and watch chaos unleash. Oh, nice one. Our new champ is quite the appealing charmer. It makes a nice change from the parade of macho muscle men. Wait, this isn't happening. This guy. He's that Zoro guy that Mirror B had been carrying on about. What? That same guy who messed with us in Phoenix City? I didn't know that when I let him in here. I'll boot you back out. Ooh, do you have a shadow Pokemon for me? Ooh. Audio journaling is still something I could do off stream stuff though. Yeah, exactly. This is like a tip for like stuff that you're not doing on stream, you know? Yeah. But yeah, I'm reading the audio, by the way. Reading the audio? What the fuck am I talking about? I'm reading the stuff because genuinely this is my first time playing Colosseum up to a certain point. Like, or at a certain point. Because I have actually played this stuff in the past just to catch people up who haven't been watching. I played Colosseum a long time ago. Okay. Backstory. I played Colosseum when it came out. I rented it from Blockbuster. For people who remember Blockbuster, I was a baby. I was like, what was it? 2004, 2005? How old would I have been? Like 7, 8? Yeah. So I got it from Blockbuster and I was stupid. I could read, obviously. I wasn't stupid, but like, clearly my reading comprehension was off because like the whole game, they're like, oh, you need to take the shadow Pokemon from the trainers who have them. But like in my head, I was like, no, but the Pokemon games tell me not to steal. Even though this game explicitly told me to steal. Anyways, but like I played it like an idiot back then. And then fast forward 2020, I was like, oh, I'm gonna actually play this game this time that I never finished. And I'm gonna play it like a smart person. And then I played it up until Mount Battle. I caught Entei. Kind of spoilers, I guess, for this game. You'll have to forgive me. I'm sorry. But like I played up to that. And I don't know how far in the game that is. But then after that, I stopped playing because I played... that's the same year that I bought Persona 5. So I played Persona 5 for the first time. Put like 1 million hours into Persona 5 and Persona 5 Royal because Persona 5 Royal was on the way to coming out. And then I'd never touched this game again. And now I'm a streamer, so I'm like, woo, let's play it, let's stream. Welcome in, Callie. Welcome. I was just like giving the lore of this game and me being like, okay, I'm like legitimately gonna read everything out loud because this is my technically first time playing it after like a certain point in the game. We're here. The Persona took the Zoro away. Exactly, it did. It did. Persona took me away from Pokemon. For real. Because I think 2019 Pokemon Sword and Shield came out. I played Sword and Shield. And then after that, I haven't finished a Pokemon game since. For one reason or another. But it's okay. We'll get back in on actually playing games. Maybe I'll restart my Scarlet and Violet on stream. And be like, alright guys, let's actually play it this time. Alright, we're gonna put up a Reflect. Because these shadow moves, they hurt. They hurt. They hurt. Sonic Boom! I didn't see that shit coming. I never played Sonic Boom. I watched the... What did I watch? The anime. I watched the cartoon back in the day. Thought it was funny. I remember back when people were pissed that Sonic's arms were blue. Do you guys remember that? That was like a whole controversy. They were like really pissed off that Sonic's arms were blue. And for some reason, I was like there. Like, I don't know. Like, this is another case of like mob mentality, right? Where it's like, I probably wouldn't have cared that Sonic's arms were blue. But then people were like, his arms are blue. Let's riot. And I was like, let's riot. Like, I don't think I said anything like online, but like in my head, I'm like, oh, you know what? They're right. That is weird and cringe. Blue arms, sacrilege. But like, it's actually a pretty decent design. I think what I didn't like was Knuckles' design, but I got used to it. Like, legitimately, Knuckles' design is what actually was jarring to me back then. I was like, whoa. That man is wide. But yeah. Got used to it. I was really excited that Travis Willingham was in Sonic Boom. Because back then, when Sonic Boom came out, I think that was around the time... I don't know what I'm doing. Oh yeah, I need to catch this Yanma. Alright, I'm scared. I'm always scared to attack the shadow Pokemon, but we need to nut up and actually attack the shadow Pokemon. Otherwise, like, how will we catch them? Like, it's gonna take a million years. We have infinite Pokeballs because of reasons, but like, we have to actually, you know, otherwise they'll take forever. But yeah, I was really excited that Travis Willingham was gonna be in it because I had just watched Fullmetal Alchemist around that time, I think. Or I might have still been watching it because I think this was around the time Brotherhood was still releasing episodes. And I was like, oh my god, Roy Mustang is Knuckles. I'm still excited for that to this day. I'm like, whoa, that's so cool. It's so cool to me for some reason. I'm like, whoa, anime voice actor in my Sonic? Holy moly. All right, what we're gonna do? We're gonna do our trick. It's good that I didn't play this game until now properly because I learned tricks along the way. Now we have infinite Pokeballs. All right, we're gonna Thunder Wave Yanma, actually, as a matter of fact. If this fails, at least we can Thunder Wave him. I forgot we had Thunder Wave. Forgot. Look what steroid use did to my red boy. Yeah, he became really stupid too. But he became so funny stupid. He's like Patrick, where he has like his random moments of clarity. It's like if Kinger existed back then, that's who he is. Everyone else looks fine except for him, except for Knuckles. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, because even like the blue arm Sonic, it kind of died down, but like what did stick to me was Knuckles. Like, bro, why is he so wide? Why is he so... What is that? And he's so goofy. But like, I ended up, like I said, I ended up being charmed by the goof. I like how they're both paralyzed now. Let's go. Only thing is, this makes it to where I can't really use Umbreon. That's the only, like, that's been the only downside. I'm kind of thinking about switching Espeon in Umbreon's place. Yes. Alright, we're gonna Shadow Rush Pineco. There's one line he said that was pretty good, and I still remember it to this day. I thought your middle name was The. No, he's so good. He's so good. I love when, there's that one episode where he was just explaining feminism out of nowhere. Like, not really out of nowhere. It made sense in the context, but it was just like, I love when they subvert your expectations. Because they do that with Patrick and SpongeBob as well, right? Where it's like, every once in a while, Patrick will say something like philosophical, and that's what they did in that one episode where he was talking about feminism. I was like, oh my goodness, okay, go off, King. Pretty good. Good shit. Wait! Why did it use a ball? Did I forget to... I think I forgot to switch balls, right? Oh no. The inner machinations of my mind are an enigma. I love that episode of SpongeBob. You're so right. Good episode. Good shit. The music in this... Again, I was gonna say anime. Dude, anime is just on my mind. The music in this game is so good. So good. Oh no, it looked like it was snagged. I need a fire type so bad. I said this last time too. And again, the exact thing I said last time. We could have had a fire type. But I was like, no, Croconaw. I love Croconaw. Croconaw's like the best Johto starter ever. We could have had Quagsire. I mean, we do have Quagsire. So it's like, I should have just got Croconaw. Oh, it's okay. We have Noctowl. Oh no, we're not switching Umbreon though. We're gonna do our thing first. And then on you. And then I gotta do this. This is a whole process. Like, it's annoying, but at least we have infinite Pokeballs when we do this. Yes, Noctowl. Get Noctowl out here. I have to use the bathroom, but like pre-rolls come off in like 6 minutes, so I'm trying to hold it. Because then we can just go on ad break. I do the 3-minute ad thing. I've been thinking about not doing that, but then sometimes, times like this where I'm like, damn, I really have to use the bathroom. I think it's good to take a break and stand up like once an hour. So I think I actually will keep it. I just had to keep an eye on it. That's my only thing. Like sometimes I just forget to keep an eye on it and I'm like, damn, maybe it would be easier if I just let them play. But it always sucks when you're watching a stream and then like, it's like, ooh, it's getting to the good part and then an ad plays. And it's like, yeah, you could sub, but like, it sucks. Yeah, you can watch the VOD, but like, even I find myself not going to watch VODs. Like, especially lately, I'll be like, oh, well, I guess I missed that part. And it's like, I don't want to go back really and be like, ooh, let me go find that part I missed. Unless it's like really good. You know, you get me? All right, we're gonna fly. Why does he have fly? Like, why does this game just ignore HM moves being a thing? Is this back when HM moves were still HM moves? Why is he up there like that? I don't like that. Why is he? He's not even T-pose. He's like, what was that? I didn't like that. Oh my god. I'm gonna send out a shadow Pokemon just so we can keep opening up their hearts. Because we have to call Croconaw. This Croconaw is right now in, what is it called? Hyper mode. And in this game, I don't like that. Get down from there. Flap your wings! I don't like that you're just up there. Whoa. But yeah, so if you guys haven't played Pokemon Colosseum, if you haven't played Pokemon in general, I don't know what to tell you, but if you haven't played Pokemon Colosseum, there's these shadow Pokemon. They're like regular Pokemon. So think of Sonic. You know, we were just talking about Sonic. Think of Badniks, where it's like Robotnik turns them into robots. Well, in Pokemon, they just turn the Pokemon evil basically, but they can be reverted just like Badniks for the most part, except like in the Archie comics with you know that's a whole thing. But anyways, not talking about that. Talking about like the game canon, where it's like you free them and they're like fine. Yeah, it's like that, except like you just call out their name, or you just like battle with them a few times, and then it's like, okay, their heart is opened. So why they're called shadow Pokemon is because their hearts are closed, but like their hearts are open now. They're good. They're fine. Except like even once they're, so you see that purple you see how that went down just now? Yeah, that means we're close to opening up their heart. But like once it goes down to the very bottom, we're not done yet, because we have to go to like this special place to purify them. It's a whole thing. I'm still really bad at explaining what shadow Pokemon are. You just have to watch the game, take my word for it. Welcome in, Vulpix. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to my show. Welcome to my little show on the internet where I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. But then again, who really does? Okay. Oh, Perfect, perfect. I was about to hit the ad break button, but perfect. Nothing's... Oh, why is he in hyper mode again? I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I have to use the bathroom. I have to go potty. Don't worry. I don't know what I'm talking about half the times either. Yeah, me neither. We're together. We're one and the same. Thank you. Thank you for the welcome back. Well, at least in voice, for one. No worries. No worries. I don't know what I'm saying half the time either. Especially once I hit start stream, I'm like, damn. I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know what I'm doing. Why did I need to call Rock'n'All. I should call her. Actually a boy. Alright. So the battles in this game, because we have to also catch the Pokemon. Oh my god, what does that tongue do? What was that? Anyways, shit, got me losing my train of thought. What freaky ass crocodile. Yeah, when I hit go live, half the time I don't know what I'm gonna talk about. It's just vibes. What is your problem? What is your problem? Why are you constantly going into hyper mode? What is your problem? So yeah, the battles in this game, a slog because of bullshit like this. Why? What is your fucking disease? At least like we're gonna get your heart gauge down, but what is your problem? All right, fine. I'll just use Shadow Rush because I don't want to keep using these 2-turn moves. Jeez. Oh my god. Just kill this guy. I see what people's complaints about Shadow Pokemon is now, man. I see the complaints about Colosseum. Except my complaints are only directed towards Croconaw, because what the fuck is that? Croconaw, you're about to be off the team. Not only are you a water type, which I didn't know we were going to get a water type like right after. But what is this behavior, Croconaw? What is this behavior? You're probably faster than Ninkata, so we're just gonna bum rush. You know what? We're gonna put up a reflect. We haven't put up a reflect in like 20 years. Yeah. Not that like the physical moves are doing much, but just, you know, cherry on top. But yeah, wow, this battle's gonna take 20 years. Every battle is just gonna take 20 years. Finally! Oh my god, he's finally pulling his weight. Oh, look at that. Oh my god. Finally. Thank you, Croconaw. Thank you for deciding to be a team player for once. Oh my goodness. All right, and now we're just gonna Shadow Rush the rest of the game. Oh my god. No other Pokemon has acted like Croconaw has acted today. Good gracious. Wow. Da-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na-na-na. What? Like, why are we using bubble? I'm not, you know what? They're not even like hurting me in general. This game is a Croconaw. 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 Why? 4 times in one battle? Why is Knockdown carrying the whole fucking... Why? Croconaw. It's like Croconaw just wants to show us what his tongue does and he just keeps doing it. I'm telling you, freaky gator. Freaky ass gator. Alright. Okay. Ooh, we got another one. We killed another Pokemon. Finally. Good lord. Wow. Alright. Let's go, dude. Let's finish this. Oh my god. What is this fucking problem? What is this problem? Why is he being like... It's no surprise how you managed to win the tournament. Why is Crocodile being like Charmeleon? Why is he the equivalent of my Charizard? Like, what is he doing? What is he on about? That battle took so long. For what? For what? He just made Noctowl do all of the work. It's useless. I don't stand a chance of winning. No, you don't. Now hold on, you're the one who brought him here. Oh, Scatter. Oh, you're safe. I heard you entered this building. It had me worried. Duking! This is where they were giving shadow Pokemon to the winners of battle challenges. Shadow Pokemon? Those ferocious Pokemon that even attack people? Yes, they're giving away shadow Pokemon to thugs for some reason. It doesn't look good. They were using the Colosseum to do that? Big lady, my Papa's Pokemon was taken away by Mirror B as a prisoner. He did what? Mirror B used a dirty move like that? It's Papa's Plusle. I'm so worried they might be mean to it. It's humiliating. But with Plusle in their filthy hands, my own hands are tied. He's not getting away with this. That rotten Mirror B. But we're here now. We'll get Plusle back for you, right, Zoro? No. It's no time for joking. We have to rescue Duking's Plusle and put a stop to Mirror B. Fine, this woman will not... She will not stop with her bullshit. She makes me do everything, man. Fine. I know I can always count on you, Zoro. Look at her, man. She's playing the game, dude. She's playing me every day. I'm just trying to live my life. I'm not even... Thing is, guys, I'm not even a hero. I am from an evil villain organization. She's trying to make me good. Although, like, I guess he was, like, already good from his own volition. But, like, yeah, that's why I'll hit no just to see what she says. All right, fine. Duking, it's dangerous inside this building. I've got to get everyone out to safety. Thanks for everything. I have to depend on you. I have no choice. Be careful always. Mirror B might look like a clown, but his battling is all business. All right, Scatter again. But yeah, this girl, she just comes into my life. I don't even know her. And she starts telling me to be a better person and shit. Like, oh my god. All right, let's pick this up. We found the EIN file. The EIN file, if you will. EIN file H is written on the file's cover. Read it? I want to say no, but what if I can't read it? Hyper mode. Shadow Pokemon, perhaps because of their own overwhelming power, may behave abnormally at times. They may engage in such behavior as ignoring orders, even turning on their own trainers in battle. This I have named Hyper mode. Wow, guys, are we familiar with Hyper mode? What is that? What is Hyper mode, guys? On the plus side, Hyper mode raises the critical ratio of Shadow Rush. However, Hyper mode also prevents the use of items on the Pokemon. Hyper mode is easily dispelled. Simply call the Pokemon by name. However, this method has a major drawback. Calling the Shadow Pokemon's name causes the closed door of its heart to loosen and even open. Further research is urgently needed. Wow. Never knew about that, guys. Never had to do that before in my life. Never had a Crocodile that went into Hyper mode 4 times in a battle. Alright. I'm going. I wanted to heal my Pokemon, bitch. What do you think you're doing here? Fine. I guess we'll go into Hyper mode 10 million more times. Sure, whatever. Fine. Fine. Alright, what's your shadow Pokemon? Is it Halo? Alright, go Umbreon and Espeon. The brothers. Or the lovers. I'm not sure which. Or both. I don't know. Have you guys seen that video? There's like an old video where like, I think it was called Dogs in Love. It's a Pokemon Colosseum playthrough. I used to think about that one a lot. Oh, he doesn't even have a shadow Pokemon. What a loser. What an absolute loser. Absolute garbage. What do you even do here? But yeah. So more about Zuzu, about Rui. Rui is like her canon name. It's like we saved her in the first town, and ever since we saved her, she decided that like she could tell us what to do at all times. And she gets jealous when women talk to us. And it's like, you're not my girlfriend, bro. You're not my girlfriend! You know, it's like chowder. Like that. Like, who are you even? I think like Vegeta and Bulma. Like abridged Vegeta and Bulma. Like, woman! But, you know. That was like the bit I was trying to do. It didn't really come out right. That's what I was thinking of in my head. But it's like, who even are you trying to make me a better person? How could you? Too strong for me. Yeah, this is a fun game. I'm still in parts that I've already done though. But this is a good refresher. I'm no match. Must level up some more. Or you need a shadow Pokemon. So I can steal it. That's what you need. Am I even a better person? I keep stealing Pokemon. Move out of my way. It's okay. I don't even need this PC. Never mind. You're not my girlfriend! Yet. Yet. That's true. I do ship them though. Like everybody in this game ships us. But I do actually ship them. Like, how could you not? To be honest. Like, we're together the entire game. She can be annoying. Like, she can be genuinely annoying. Like, not even a bit. Like, she can genuinely be annoying sometimes. But, like, you know, it's fine. Everybody can be, right? Like, you know, it's like the people we're closest to have the highest capacity to annoy us at some point. But that doesn't mean we don't love them. It just, you know, it's all how we handle these situations. Maybe you have to like just walk away for a moment and be like, okay, you're too much for me right now. Too bad for you. This elevator is off limits. That's what I imagine Wes and Rui do. Like Wes is like, all right, woman, you're like too much for me right now. I need to like go walk over here for a moment. It's a little too much for me right now. You're at like a 10. I need you down to like a 5. Like, you can't keep a secret for shit. And that's really bothering me right now. I got to that part of the VOD yesterday too. Where it was like, guys, I heard a secret today. Wes, make sure you keep this a secret, okay? Like, the whole town knows, Rui. What are you doing? Alright. She doesn't have any shadow Pokemon either. That's right! Right. Damn. Y'all might suck. I'm sorry to tell you. Damn. What did you try to use? Sand Tomb? You know what? I'm gonna confuse you two. Alright. This is just how we're gonna do it. We're not even gonna worry about type advantage or anything. We're just gonna... Yeah. I want to say they have low special defense. Because I feel like these types of Pokemon typically do. I'm going off of vibes right now. I'm not really that versed on like their stats. But yeah. I have a feeling. I feel like usually like physical attackers have decent defense, but like bad special defense. I don't know. I'm talking out of my ass right now, okay? But like that's my logic without looking at their stats, without being like, oh, let me go look at every single Pokemon stats. It's like, that's my logic. I don't know. How's your day been though, Zora? It's been pretty good. I woke up only an hour before I started stream, so it's like my day has pretty much been here. Yeah. I mean, I announced that officially. It's always kind of been like unwritten. I mean, it should have been written. I just never really had... I've always been back and forth on like having like a whole set of rules. When I first started streaming, I like put a whole rules thing. But then I was like, oh, this probably looks really intimidating. So like I took the rules off because I was like following some of my peers who don't have like rules, which I'm not saying they're bad for that. You know, everybody operates differently. But I've always felt like weird once I didn't have rules, like just kind of like in your face, like a rules panel. So like I officially have like actual rules in my thing now. And like one of those things is being like, okay, this is like officially an 18+ space, you know? So now I feel more free. I feel good. You know? Like one step closer to being the streamer I want to be. That's where we're at. I watch a lot of things about like, oh, no, this didn't happen. I'm not a loser. I watch a lot of clips and things from like big streamers talking about how they cultivate their audience and stuff. You know, no matter what, this elevator's off limits. Oh, I'll find a way. But yeah, I watch a lot of those types of things, and I feel like I've just been actually going forward and being like, you know what? I'm gonna actually follow these advice things now and try to build the audience that I want. Not to say that my current audience is like bad or anything, by the way. That's not what I mean. But it's more of like, instead of trying to cater to everyone, I'm like Miles Morales. I'm gonna do my own thing. You know? I feel like for a long time I was just like in a weird mix of trying to like appeal to a very broad audience, but then like not at the same time. And you can't do that. You have to like commit. You have to pick a side. You weren't a war crime streamer that vocalizes human rights violations in the form of hot guys with mics already? Ah, that's right. That is the first stream you saw, huh? Oh, I forgot to ask Mendoza Money right now. You're good. Damn, that was your first stream right now. Yeah, you know, I always had like, I always threw some curveballs in. My Pokemon are looking for the chance to go wild. Booyah! Bandana guy Geets. Larvitar. Ooh, I hope that Larvitar is a shadow. But I think it's Carvana. Ooh. But yeah, no, I've always had like a weird thing where it's like, I'll go back and forth where I'll be like, oh, I probably shouldn't say that because like, you know, damn, neither of them. None of y'all have shadow Pokemon. You suck. I'm trying to catch more Pokemon. I've always been kind of like weird on that, where it's like, oh, maybe I shouldn't say this because like I don't have it anywhere explicitly written that this is like for mature audiences. Like now it's like I don't have to backtrack and be like, oh, I shouldn't say that. I mean, we still have to like ease into it, right? Because it's like, you know, things aren't gonna change day one. It's like, you know, I feel myself already being like a little bit more comfortable. That's where we're at. I guess that's like kind of been today. I feel like my announcement. So I looked when we were on break. I looked at Twitter and I saw like people were liking that tweet. I'm like, damn, hit tweet. People are still liking it. What the fuck? Why is this a hit tweet, guys? 10 likes? That, to me, that's a hit tweet. For someone who only gets like 1 to 2 likes, if that, on a tweet. Hit tweet, guys, hit tweet. Or a Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged character? What? In what context? Genuinely. Wait, what do you mean? Hold on. With the amount of curveballs you throw, Zora, you might as well be a Beyblade character by now. Oh, that's the context. I was like, what's the context of this statement? What are we talking about? But yeah, that's true. Could be a Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge character, you're right. I love Yu-Gi-Oh! I want to play Yu-Gi-Oh! On stream too. I wanted to practice off stream and then I just haven't really played off stream. I'm really hoping that I find time off stream to start like playing stuff. I mean, say find time, literally just stop scrolling Twitter. Stop scrolling Twitter. Although that's not all the time though. It's like a couple of days I'll do that. Usually on bad mental health days. You have a tendency when your mental health is bad to like do not bad things, but like do things that will not make it better. You know? Like scrolling Twitter. Like, that will not make it better. It's like listening to a sad song when you're sad. Like, that probably won't make it better. You know what I used to do? Like, this is crazy. This is another like crazy mental health thing though. When I was like at my worst and I was like feeling at my worst, I learned about the book No Longer Human at some point because there's a character in Hitmic who references No Longer Human. So like I heard of it and I decided to read it, and then once I read it once, I actually read it like 3 times. Like every time I just felt at my worst, I would just read No Longer Human. I almost did it a couple days ago, weirdly enough. I was like, oh, yep, time to read No Longer Human again. Why is it like my comfort novel? That should not be a comfort novel, by the way. That's not... But I feel that, like, I would feel that way sometimes. I'd be like, damn, I don't feel like a person. And I would just read No Longer Human. As if watching the whole Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge series in the co-working VC wasn't enough emphasis on the Yu-Gi-Oh! Liking part. Yeah! Yeah, baby! I love Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh's so great. Wait, how does one make leany text? Oh, wait. That's true. Thank you for the head pats. Wait, you're right. How did you do italics on Twitch? Huh? Black magic, Helios. Black magic. Wait, but I did... Wait. That works? The asterisks work to make it... Wait. Huh? That's crazy. He's blowing my mind, guys. He's blowing my mind. I know slash me is one specific roll one. Testing. Interesting, interesting. That did not work. My Pokemon don't look like they've gone wild enough, but I'll let you off with just this time, brother. Oh my god, it's like a gauntlet. Abnormality detected. Target locked on. Alright. They don't even have shadow Pokemon like Board. Board! At least have a shadow Pokemon, man. You slash me. Oh, it worked! It worked! It worked. The italics. Oh, another thing with the rules though. Like, y'all are fine. Y'all are fine, by the way. Like, let me just say that first. But, it's not just 18 plus, by the way. I actually did go in and make like actual rules where it's like, you know, staying on topic and whatever. So like earlier we had the random ass person who came in and like their first message was fine. Like if it's like 1 or 2 messages that's like random as fuck, it's fine, right? Like I'm not that strict where it's like, oh, you went off topic 1 time, banned. Like, you know, that's like fine, right? But like they came in and just started saying other random shit, even though it's like, okay, bro, I'm like ignoring you. Why are you still going on? And then like they sent 1 message that was just like random garbage. It's like, okay, I don't feel bad banning you. And whereas in the past, I probably would have like acknowledged it first of all. Like, you know, not like this, but like, you know, would have actually replied to it, would have like been like, oh, let me go ahead and respond to it, even though it's just like way off topic and like, you know, you're gonna make me lose my train of thought or whatever. Which is like the main reason why people have the don't go off topic rules, right? Because it's like if there's like too much of it and the streamer's like on the actual like, you know, topic and too many people are going off topic, it, you know, it can be a problem, right? To a degree. Again, you guys are fine. You guys are like literally fine. It's fine. But especially because I'm like now I'm playing a game. It's like in just chatting, and then people are like going nuts or whatever. Like, okay, guys, because like, you know, we have kind of a back and forth type thing, especially in just mainly in just chatting, right? But it's like that was like another change that I made. Yeah. Like I actually went through and, you know, and I added the obvious rules too. I hate that you have to like be like, oh, no homophobia, racism, blah, blah, blah. Cause like that should just be a given, right? Like, you know, but like, you know, if you don't have it and then somebody says something stupid and they'll be like, oh, I didn't know, and then it becomes a whole thing. Like, it shouldn't matter, but it's like, you know, at least, you know, it's like you have a warning now, I guess, because you need it, because you need me to hold your hand, I guess. Zora's the best there ever was. Go to trainer, go to Carbuncle. Observe as I get banned for dropping history fun facts. Again, like, it's fine if it's like one or two just like tangential things. I understand. I'm not like a dictator. Like, I feel like I'm pretty reasonable, because even in other people's chat, sometimes I'll find myself like accidentally saying something off topic, and it's like, you know, and it's chill, it's cool, it's whatever, as long as you're not like doing it all the time. And as long as it usually, like, as long as it's tangential, right? Because just now it was like, it was still kind of tangentially on topic, right? Where it's like somebody did a thing where it's like the things was in italics and you genuinely want to know what that was, and it's like, okay, it goes into that. It's like, oh, I'm interested too. That's like, that's not what I'm talking about. It's just, that's what reminded me, where it's like, oh yeah, that's right, I added that to the rules too. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Yeah. But yeah, and blowing nuts, what the fuck, what it works for non-specific roles, thinking about, yeah. Totally not a mafia boss card. Ah, that's right. But you don't want to get on my bad side though. That'll make sense in the future. That'll make sense at some point. The people who are not knowers, that'll make sense at some point. Abnormality detected in friendly Pokemon. Yep. Wait, what? I said yep, but actually, wait, what? Detected in friendly Pokemon. Is he just saying that, like, I have shadow Pokemon? What is he saying? Hey, man. My beloved Pokemon. See? Giggle. Fresh. Why did I say giggle instead of being like, what am I talking about right now? And thus the lore dropping begins. That's right. We had to lay like little nuggets. Why did I say giggle out loud though? What was that about? Why did I do that? Like, why was I reading it so fast? Why did I phone that in? Giggle. Oh my god. All right. Get this Wingle guy. Reflect. Gotta switch out Espeon. Espeon's dying. Or I could just use a potion. I'm so used to Nuzlocke that, like, using items in battle, I'm like, I can't do that. I can do that? I can use an item in battle? Just like all these packages Zora had us drop in random corners of the neighborhood businesses. Oh man, we are really dropping those lore nuggets, huh? Yeah, go ahead and drop this sugar over in this neighborhood. Special delivery. Oops, not this Pokemon. It's actually good that I switch out instead of just giving just healing, because it's like, it gives everybody a chance to open their heart. We do not want to send out Makuhita. We'll send out Flaffy. You haven't told us why they're spicy, Zora. Do you guys know I have... I have an NSFW account, right? I talked about it earlier, right? And I'm like, oh, I do have it linked in one spot. It's like on my... I do have an art account that's just specifically a gallery, which I need to update it. I haven't updated in a while. I'm really bad at keeping up with it. But I do have an account. And it's the account name is Spiked Espresso. I don't know how the reason why I want to mention that name is because, like, it's still crazy to me that I got that name. It's like how actually I don't want to call out their NSFW account actually, because it's also not linked, and but anyways, there's like another account that I'm like, damn, how did you get that name? That's kind of crazy. But yeah, Spiked Espresso is my NSFW account. I'm kind of crazy there though, so like, you know, like if you think I'm crazy now, I'm crazier over there, so like follow at your own risk is all I'm saying. But it's like, okay, now I can actually like advertise that, right? Because it's like, okay, this is This is an only adult space now, right? Although on that account, I've always had like minors do not engage, interact, whatever. So it's like, and that account, I definitely check. I'm like, oh, because like, no. That's again though, that's like what's scary about algorithms, because it's like, oh, what if this gets advertised to like, you know, people it's not for? It's like For You page and stuff. That's what I hate about like algorithms. Okay, now you've yapped enough to intrigue me. What do you mean? Where is it? Let's type it in. It's just this. Just copy and paste that into Twitter. Easy. But it's like, that's my name. That's kind of crazy. Is that not crazy that I have that as a name? But that's my username? Like, how did I get that? How is that not taken? Surely it can't be that bad. It's not, maybe it's not that bad. But like, I can be crazy sometimes on there. Oh fuck, I forgot to call Flaffy. Damn. Also, I read it as Spike Depresso. You know what? It could also be that. Depending on the day. It's either Spiked Espresso on a good day or Spike Depresso on a bad day. That, you know what? That's gonna be my new nickname. You guys could call me. This is what you could call me now. You could call me. This is my nickname. Spike Depresso. First and last name. First name Spike, last name Depresso. That's how I be acting sometimes. Da-da-da-dum. Bum bum. Oh, my beloved Pokemon. Hi, Spike Depresso. Hi, Rans. You enjoying the show? How are you? How is everybody? Wow, my beloved Pokemon are all beat up. That's what you get for not having any shadow Pokemon for me to catch. There are 5 Great Balls. Let's go. I don't even need... Move out of my way, Rui. I don't even need them. The shelves are lined with apparently difficult books. Okay. Move out of my way. Okay. Hello. You're like bug Pokemon drawn to a candle. I'm going with these Pokemon. I enjoy yapping while I also grind the Cobblemons. Love to hear it. Love to hear it. You do love to hear it. Electric and Voltorb. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I'm gonna still not Quags. I do not have Quagsire. I lied. I forgot Quagsire's in the box. I should probably switch out my Pokemon, speaking of, because I have quite a few that are pretty much ready to be purified. I actually probably should switch things around. I'm acting like I'm trying to completionist this game. Dude, Voltorb is tweaking. Oh, I'm gonna switch out Espeon. We'll go with Flaffy. I caught a shiny Voltorb that killed me initially. No! Wait, no, you caught it. So it's fine. I thought it killed itself. I like, even though I read it out loud, in my head I processed it as it killed itself. And I was like, no, not the explosion. You should have had damp. Are there abilities in Cobblemon? I forgot. I've watched a couple of Cobblemons, but not like all the way through. It's like I'll just tune in for a moment and be like, okay. And then I like leave, if I'm being honest. So like, I don't really know what's happening. It has abilities too? That's cool. But yeah, you gotta make sure you have that damp so that they can't explode. You know? Do you shiny hunt in Cobblemon? Is it like obviously there are shinies in there, but is there like a shiny hunting scene in Cobblemon? Are people like, yes, I have to reset here? Like, is it basically like, I know it's Pokemon but Minecraft, but like how far do we take that statement? Is it like really like Pokemon like Minecraft, as in like people literally do the same shit that they do in Pokemon where they, I hate how quick attack looks in this game, where they do like shiny hunts and they do like Nuzlocks. I think they do Nuzlocks actually. I think I have seen that. You'll know when a shiny has spawned. Is it kind of like like the Legend games where it has like the, you know, the sound, the little sound? Oh my god, I'm an idiot. I forgot static existed, speaking of. things. Wait, I have synchronize? I think that happened earlier too. I have synchronize? Oh, I do have synchronize. Holy moly. I should look at all of my Pokemon's abilities. I always forget to do that. And then it's like, I find out, oh, they both have synchronize. I always forget what these guys' abilities are. Ooh, that's actually pretty useful. Keen Eye. Helps water moves in a pinch. Of course you have Torrent. You're literally a starter. Okay, okay. It gets coordinates so you can shiny hunt that way. Oh, that's neat. It's kind of like how in the Legends games also you can shiny hunt pretty easily. Where it's like, you know where the outbreaks might happen. It's probably not 1-for-1, but that in my head, that's what I'm thinking. It's kind of like... Da-da-dum. Da-da-dum. I do have paralyzed heals, but like, I don't really use items in battle anymore. I'm telling you, I have like a mental block now. I'm like, no, I can't use an item in battle. That's not allowed. Reduces speed. Okay. Do I really care to use that though? I think I'll just Shadow Rush this guy. Kill this guy. The shiny Voltorb just happened to spawn just outside my house. Let's go! Love when that happens. It's like when I used to play Pokemon Go. And I would open up my game and there'd be a shiny right outside. Like you would click on like an Aeron and it has red eyes and it's like, whoa! Okay, I can confirm the espresso is spiked, y'all. Yes, it is indeed. I've had that account for like a while now. Convulses and dies from overdose. No! No, no. Whoa, whoa. Why did he clip through? Whoa! I didn't even know they could back up into the trainer like that. And then he just like clipped through. No, I need a clip of that for later. Hold on. Let me just get that. What was that about? Whoa. I gotta see that again. I gotta play that back later. Like, I will play everything back. But it was like, whoa. Wow. But yes, the espresso is spiked. Indeed. I need to share the Given Zine on there. The second one. I mainly shared it on main because I only have 16 followers on my alt. So like I wanted to get it as many eyes as possible. Not that 200 followers is that much either. Because like really on Twitter, only like 10% of your followers, that's generous by the way, are gonna like actually see anything you post. Especially like if it's something that they don't even really care about. Okay, let's be honest. If it's something they don't care about either, they're just gonna scroll past it anyways. So it's like, but like I wanted to at least give it a chance, you know? Be like, whoa, this cool thing. Also, the other day, it's funny how I was like ruminating about socials when literally like a couple days ago, I saw one of my moots. They got like a hit tweet, and it's not like they gained that, like, I don't even think they gained any followers off of that hit tweet. So I'm like, damn, I've been like chasing the high of a hit tweet and it's not even gonna like do anything most likely. Wow, that's crazy. This wasn't good enough. It was a dilemma. Yeah, you suck. But yeah, and then like I still for some reason had like a whole like thing of like, oh man, I'm never like gonna do anything in general, like as a streamer or whatever. But like, it's a weird thing where I'm like, Twitter doesn't even matter. Actually, or like hit tweets don't matter, Twitter doesn't matter. I actually like a few days ago before that even was like watching a video where they were like, oh yeah, you could like literally not have Twitter and you would be fine. I forgot who said it, but I think it was like some big streamer person, and it was like, oh, that can't be true. But then I literally saw it happen before my eyes, and still in the back of my mind I'm like, no, my followers. Like, what am I on about? Can someone fix my brain? So we're adding this to the lore as well, or what do you mean that I spiked the espresso? That's always been in the lore, except like, no, wait, hold on, wait, no, wait. Wait, no. It's an option. It's an option. You can order it. You can order it with alcohol. I don't just like spike random people's espresso with alcohol, by the way. Not with like, not with anything nefarious. We're asking to make sure, boss, we don't want to swim with the fishies, please. So you do drag the... Oh no, the lore. The lore. Maybe I am a villain. No glory for the fallen, I'm crushed. Chad, I might be a villain. I want to make... I said that off stream. I don't think I've ever said it on stream. But I do want to make a villain like me. Or like an evil me. Oh, I remember where I said it. It's because we were watching Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged. And I was like, oh, what if I made an evil Zora? Because like we were in the episodes of Battle City where they were on the blimp. And, you know, Merrick has the alter ego of himself. And I was like, oh man, what if I had an evil version of myself? That'd be so cool. Come and get some. We're gunning our engines. All right, Ryder Raleen. You would like to battle? I'm so bored right now of these like trainers though. None of them have shadow Pokemon. They literally are just here, like, I guess to stop me, but they kind of suck. So I don't feel enriched right now, if I'm being honest. That's why I'm like yapping with you guys so much. There's nothing happening in the story. Matter of fact, let's use this paralyzed heal because this shit is actually annoying me and I don't want to backtrack to heal. Well, what is this? This game is actually like, okay. I'm more understanding people's opinions about this game actually. I used to be like, oh man, you guys are haters. But actually, like, now that I'm playing it with new eyes, I understand. I still like the story of this game though. Story's fun. Gets silenced before the incident gets leaked out. Well, there's Red Bull Espresso. That's true. There is. I wouldn't really call that Spike though. That's like a different name for it, I think. To me, spiked espresso is alcohol, but like I forgot that like also like spiking drinks is a thing. There's a clear distinction, guys. I swear. Unless you want me to be your villain who like spikes drinks and is like evil. I mean, if we're like cool with whatever now, I guess. Is like spiking drinks in Minecraft, is that like allowed? Would you guys still watch me? But like not in real life. Let's make that distinction. See, like I still struggle with that though, because I'm like, what if I say something and somebody takes me serious and they're like, oh no, she does this. That's where I still struggle. I still struggle with jokes sometimes like that, where it's like, I know I'm joking, but do you know I'm joking? I clipped the Spike Espresso bit. Ooh, I'll watch it later. Thank you. Appreciate it. I feel like I'm clip farming right now. I mean, that's what all streamers do, right? We all clip farm. Oh man. Dun, 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 dun. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like I need to be more free with myself about making jokes. I still have fears. Guys. Like I'll be like, oh yeah, I'm so free, and then I'll do that, and but I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, guys. Just kidding. That's why I could not commit to the bit. You know how earlier I said I couldn't commit to the bit? Like I wanted to be like a character, but I couldn't commit. There's an example for you right there. Because it's like I even joke and I'm like, wait, no, guys, I'm just kidding. Come back, please, guys. I don't really spike people's drinks. I'm just kidding. I'm just being a character. I'm just being a little guy. I wonder if that's why old people just don't give a shit about making jokes. I'm telling you, man. That's what like I want to be. That's what I strive to be. I want to just be able to like tell a joke and not like worry that somebody's taking me serious. Oh my god. Ladybug just clipped through that girl too. They have no fear at all. Yeah, because they're like, death is around the corner, so I don't give a fuck. And like sometimes I'll think like that too. I'm like, you know, not to be dark, but I'm gonna be dark. It's like I'm gonna die one day. Like, just say it. Who cares? But yeah, I used to like hate that idea too. I still kind of do, you know. Nobody, it's an uncomfortable topic. No one likes it, you know. But I'm like, if I don't like accept that either, I've gone through like a lot. I mean, physically, mentally, everything. But like, you know, some of it self-inflicted, some of it inflicted by others. But it's just like, you know, I'll think that way too, where I'm like, how do I want to be at the end of my life? You know, do I want to be like happy that I lived this way? It goes with like different things, different variables, right? It's like, you know, try to be kind and do like kind things and everything, but also not to the degree where it's like, you're so focused on like being kind that you're like also not having fun too. Like, it's like tricky wording, you know? Like, it's obviously like, again, I've been saying it, don't be a shit person, but at the same time, don't try so hard to be kind that like you're sacrificing yourself, you know? That's what I'm trying to say. It's a delicate balance. Yeah, I ask myself that question every day as well. I used to ask it a lot more. Asking that question to begin with to myself has finally gotten me to like break certain cycles for the most part. Of course, like every day is like getting a little bit better. This whole stream has just been like Zora talks about fighting her demons. But like, I'm glad other people relate. But like, hey, I would think about it in terms of like, oh, do I want to still be in this situation when I'm like old as fuck? And do I want to look back and be like, damn, I actually didn't enjoy any of that? So, you know, like that's helped me kind of break out of it a bit. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, you know, like I still want to be able to like joke and have fun and stuff, and people know that that's not like a reflection of who I actually am as a person. Like, you know, if I say like a mean joke but I don't actually mean it, you know, like, but I also don't want to go too far either. It's a whole thing, dude. It is a whole thing. I struggle with this so bad. It's like being a streamer has helped me a little bit with it, but I still struggle with it so bad. Because I'll be like, do I need to tell that person that I was just kidding? Like if it's something off stream, you know, if it's like I'm shooting the shit with somebody, but like maybe we're not like close friends. Like we talked a couple times, or we're maybe not close enough to joke like that, but maybe I'll like let slip a joke like that. And I'm like, oh God, wait, do I need to like, ooh, should I tell them that I'm just kidding? But then if I tell them I'm just kidding, will they think that I'm like, you know, like overly sensitive? And I am overly sensitive. But I don't want people to like constantly think about that. It's a whole thing, guys. Whole thing. Whole thing. I only lost because I didn't have a shadow Pokemon this time. Genuinely, that might be true. All right, next. My Pokemon are solid troopers. Check them out. Zora fights her demons, then drinks coffee with her demons, then talks shit about her demons before talking shit about the Pokemon trainers, and then having coffee with the demons before spiking the espresso in her own cup. Honestly, dude, honestly. I used to drink so much. I was like, oh man. You guys want to go into that? Before we need to take an ad break? We had to take an ad break in like 10 minutes. Or maybe in a couple minutes just to like beat the pre-rolls. But basically. So I grew up, we'll say that like, my parents didn't deal with stress in the best way. And maybe that's true for like a lot of people. I don't know, man. I don't know your lives. But I just know for me, like my parents did not deal with things in a very appropriate way. There's like a lot of things going on in both households because I was in the split household. This is Zora trauma dumping hour, I guess. That's been like the whole 4 hours, right? Or 3.5 hours, right? But it's like I've seen some shit in my life, okay? And I've had some shit dealt onto me. And one of those things is like there's like a lot of violence in my household, in one house, and then in the other house, it's like there wasn't really violence, but it was like a lot of maybe like emotional neglect in a sense. And then while my parent did not like drink away their struggles in front of me, it was like very much like implied and like downright said later on in life. So like I knew it was happening even though I wasn't seeing it, you know. And then later in life, I got to my lowest point and then I started doing that. I was like, you know what? Maybe this is the way to deal with it, you know? But for a couple years, like probably before hitting my very lowest point, I was doing that too, where it was just like, oh, I'll just drink until I'm like too tired and then I'll just like go to sleep. Like basically also my early adulthood before I did that was like just a lot of sleeping. Like I would just sleep literally all day because I got to a point where I was like, fuck it, man. Who even like cares anymore? And I would just like sleep. But like I feel like I really did not start living until very recently, to be quite honest. I feel like I was just born. In a sense, not like literally. Like obviously I've been an adult for quite a long time, but like in a sense I just feel like I just started living my life. I feel like pretty much around the time I started living alone and started dealing with all of my skeletons in my closet and then started streaming and stuff. Like, yeah, I feel like I'm finally like alive. No way! Zora was just born? Yeah, Zora's problematic media. I'm a baby. I'm a baby talking about all this shit. I'm still in the autopilot phase, not gonna lie. Hopefully things get better. Hopefully things get better. Life is hard. Let's see, what can I do? I'll just do whatever. I'm not really, there's like no like, gets banned from her own 18 plus stream. Gets banned for trauma dumping. It's like one of those things where it's like, it feels awkward too when you have like a no trauma dumping rule, but then you as a streamer trauma dump a little bit. Everything in life is just like a delicate balance, right? I try not to like really bring up too much stuff usually on stream, for like also that reason too, because like we're all here to have fun. Some days life does get real, so that's like that's another thing where it's like there is like a balance to it. It's like, you know, be a little bit choosy with what you pick and whatever. No trauma dumping unless she starts it first, but then be mindful at your own. Pretty much, actually. Like, you joke, but pretty much, yeah. It's like, if it's all on topic, I guess, it's whatever. Just like, don't come into like Discord or stream. Basically, like, it kind of follows the like stay on topic rule, right? That not just me, but a lot of streamers have, where it's like, don't come into a chat where we're all like talking about how like, I don't know, what we were doing last Friday night, that I don't know, and then you just come in and tell me your dog died. Like, I'm sorry your dog died, but like we're not talking about that right now. you just changed the vibe of the whole stream. Very extreme example, I guess, but like that's the example a lot of people usually give. Where it's like, don't just like come into a random person's stream and be like, oh yeah, my dog died, or like my dad died. Usually it's death, right? It's like one of the biggest trauma dumps ever is like, oh yeah, so and so died, and it's like, I don't even know you actually, and you just came in here starting that. That's kind of crazy. I think so. When I first got into VTubers, like bringing it back on like rules and stuff, and how like I was just unsure about rules. Even like as a viewer, I was unsure about rules because I would like read VTuber rules and be like, wait, this feels so strict. But it's like the more I streamed, the more I understood. I feel like you have to like stream / be a VTuber, be a whatever, to like understand more of why those rules are in place. Kind of weird. It does seem strict at first, yeah, right? I don't know how many like VTubers you watch or how many streamers you watch. It does apply to regular streamers too, huh? It's just I didn't watch a lot of streamers either back then. Like, the only streamers I would watch, maybe, were like people who posted on YouTube, and maybe I would watch. Currently following like 70 streamers. Ah, gotcha. Yeah. Like, I only follow a handful though. I got you. Yeah, it like feels really strict whenever you first, as a viewer, go in. Is like, over time you start to understand why. It's because like otherwise things would get too out of hand, and it's like not actually as strict as it sounds, because usually those rules are like kind of flexible to a degree. Obviously Like, there are some rules that are like hard and fast rules. Like, you will be banned the second this happens, right? Like, and that's what I used to think. I used to think that, like, the off-topic rule, for example. I used to think, like, if you said, like, one thing that wasn't what the streamer was talking about, you just get, like, auto-ban. That's usually not how it goes. How'd this happen? Oh, no. You suck, bro. Like, I just whooped your ass and I wasn't even, like, paying attention to you, man. So admit it, my Pokemon are pretty decent, huh? Even though they can't fuck out of my face. Okay, but yeah, I used to think that way. I used to be like, oh, no. If you say like one word that isn't what the streamer's talking about, they'll kill you. They'll fucking kill you. But yeah, again, it's not usually like that. Yeah, I still think like that at some points, especially if it's a new streamer. Yeah, a new streamer might do that. A new streamer, because like I feel like you got to give them a little bit of grace, because it's like, oh, it's their first stream. Because even like when I first streamed, again, bringing it back to rules, I didn't really know what rules to have and like how strictly to enforce said rules. I was like, oh god, like are all these rules like pretty much like auto ban territory, or like how flexible can I be with these rules? But it's like, girl, they're your rules. Like, you can decide how strict or how not strict they are, like how egregious. It's like a real crime, like an actual real life crime. Like, they all have their different like variables of how much you would be punished. I know it's like kind of weird comparing like stream rules to real life like enforcement, but it's kind of like that in a sense, not one-to-one, but in a sense. It's like, I keep forgetting this is out of PP. Yeah, where it's like not everything is gonna have the same severity of punishment. Some like, oh fuck, no, I forgot about the ad break. See, this is what happens. All right, the sad thing is you'll start to realize as you get used to it. The Twitch though, you can read through the rule list and usually know the shit the streamer has to deal with. Yeah, that's true. That is true. All right, be right back. Once again, I actually did have to use the bathroom, but I was waiting for the thing, and then we yapped. You guys had me monologuing. All right, be back. All right. But yeah, no, you're stuck with me. Because I also do artist alleys, so like you'd still be stuck with me anyways in one way or another. I do. Okay, wait. That's another thing I feel a little bit more free on. Now pour it into the coffee. This is not the first time that piss coffee has come up in the Zora stream, and it probably will not be the last time, let me tell you that. Anyways, that's another thing I feel more free about too, with like defining my space a little bit more, because I go to a lot of artist alleys and I'll be like, wow, look what my like people in my space are doing, where like they feel free to like share this type of thing. Meanwhile, my audience, I don't know how they would feel about this thing if I'd like made it a product. And now it's like, no, you know what, I'm just gonna do whatever. You know what you signed up for. I'm just gonna do whatever. I say that, but I'm still gonna like in the back of my mind for a little bit struggle. But the more I talk about it, the more true it'll become. So let me just keep going for a little bit. It's gonna be a little bit annoying at first, and then like once it's like eased in more, it's like okay. I don't have to like talk it into existence as much. It's just gonna exist. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great, guys. This is a good turning point for the Zora Carbuncle experience. The Zora Carbuncle brand. Ah yes, the Zora behind the counter menu. We have spiked espresso, piss coffee, literal cocaine. The literal cocaine to me is sweetened condensed milk. Love me some sweetened condensed milk. That shit is actual crack to me. I cut my tongue the other day. I opened up the can and I used all of the condensed milk inside. Like I, used the knife to scrape everything out. And then I was like licking the inside of the can, and then I licked the lid of the can. I was like, I could lick it without cutting my tongue. Guess who cut her tongue on it? And then there was like a streak of blood just on the can. I was like, I have tetanus now. Nice. No, I don't have tetanus. I got a tetanus shot like a couple years ago because of different reasons. I slammed my finger in the car door, my thumb in the car door, and then I had to live with that pain for like a few hours because nowhere was open other than like maybe like the literal emergency room. But like even once the place opened, like it opened an hour after I did this, the urgent care. And then I go into urgent care, and first of all, I didn't have my insurance card on me, and I said, fuck it. Like, I'll give it to you later, bro. Like, I can't think straight right now. But I think I ended up giving them, because it happened on work premises, so I actually ended up giving them the workers' comp stuff anyways, because it happened like right as I clocked in. But I went there, and then they had me in the waiting room for a while, and I was like dying. And then I think right there on site, they were like, oh, we have to give you like a tetanus shot, a tetanus booster, just in case. And I did that. And then I didn't leave there until, so this happened at like 7. I didn't leave there till like 9 or 10. Excuse me, some of the details are fuzzy. What I do remember is I had to wait for the pharmacy to get my order and, you know, complete my order for my pain meds. And I did not get those pain meds until like around noon or 1 o'clock, somewhere around there. So mind you, the incident happened at 7. I did not get pain meds until at least noon. This was on a random Sunday in 2023. And I was listening to Harrow from Milgram, so now I hate that song. And I hate Kodako. I mean, I hate her for other reasons too, but like, I really hate her. I actually don't hate Harrow. That's a really good song. It's just every time I hear it, I'm like in pain. Just like whenever I left my work, my place of work, different place of work. I left, and then 4 minutes later, I got into a car accident at a red light. Like I was sitting at a red light, minding my own business. I was gonna watch Doctor Strange that day, and then someone hit me, like, and they hit me bad. Not as bad as like the people who were actually on the road driving though, because you know, like an object in place doesn't really, you know, there's no like what is the word, inertia? I don't know, but like, you know, there wasn't like the high-speed impact on both sides. It was just like someone hit someone else who hit someone else into me, so it wasn't like that bad, but it was really like jarring, you know. But yeah, and I was listening to the Sasuke and Miyano opening. Or it might have been the ending, I don't remember. It was one of them, and I was listening to that, and so now I like associate that song with car crashes. Anyways, now what compels someone like you to come here just for the sake of getting thrashed by me? Okay, buddy. Okay. All right. But yeah, Yauchi. Imagine that's on the menu too. Just open can lid of condensed milk. Only the lid? No, you know, condensed milk in coffee actually fucks really hard. Like, it's really good. I had it at a different coffee shop once, and that's how like I learned you could just do that. I was like, you could just do that? You could just put condensed milk in coffee? I mean, that's a lot of calories, but it's really good. Really tasty. If you don't care about the calories, tasty, yummy. You lose 5 stages of tetanus. Nah, it's okay. You don't really need tetanus boosters. I think you need them like once every 10 years or something. So I'm pretty sure I'm good. I'm good. I don't know about you guys, but I'm good. The gamba is if you win, you get the condensed milk. It's so yummy. I have a can of condensed milk in my fridge right now. In my cabinet right now. And it's tempting. I keep going for this confuse ray. I keep forgetting. I don't have PP for it. What do I do then? What do I do? I guess I just bite. Is Cacnea already dark, or is it just grass? Is this dark or is this dark? I forget. I don't know. I don't know how to play Pokemon. What I do know is that confusion will be super effective. Because Psychic is super effective to poison. Easy. Easy peasy. But yeah. 5 stages of tetanus is crazy though. Insane work. Oh, I thought you had another Pokemon. Man, is this gonna turn into Swift? I'll just do... I could do confusion just to see if Cactia is dark type. No, I think it's only grass though. I'll just do return. I keep forgetting. I don't have PP for it. Oh, I'll just bite. John Spike Depresso Carbuncle 2026. True. That is what I said. That is true. These are the facts. These are the facts. You turned the tables on me. That is true. That is what I did. Wow, everybody's just speaking facts today. Ugh, done in. But how? What blind spot did you exploit? I exploited the fact that you had 2 Pokemon and they both fucking sucked. Alright, let me go over here. What is this? The vending machine is out of order. I don't think it's plugged in. Yes! Oh, wait. I suppose you want a battle. We just captured an intruder. Go inside the building and provide assistance. Yeah? Oh, you're like an actual townsperson. Darling, aren't you one of Duking's people? What made you think that you could simply waltz in here? Such a silly boy. Where's Mirror B? I'm taking him down. Take him down? After the beating you took? That's too funny. You wait. I'm gonna drive all of you out of this town. Oh, such a feisty boy. Don't tell me we have to take your Pokemon hostage to make you settle down, like we did with Duking. What? Alright, she's kind of bad though. She kind of looked like me though. Oh, we seem to be getting a lot of unexpected company today. But that's no excuse for being a bad host. I bet you have a shadow Pokemon. Don't she kind of look like me? Like if I wore like a neon green shirt, she kind of look like me. Why do you look like me? Mirror B Peon Wreath. I'm analyzing the situation here. Yeah, that's me right there. Remoraid! She's got a gun! Alright. Gonna get this Remoraid. Oh wait, I didn't even see the answer to what secret power turns into here. It's like we're in a building technically, I think. Or I'll just set up a reflect. Let's see what this secret power turns into. Because it changes based on location. What was that? Wait, I wasn't paying attention. What did it turn into? Did it say? I did a lot. Why did it do so much? What was that? I'm gonna do it again and pay attention this time. Did it actually say? I don't think it said. No, you know what? You know what? Calling it off. Oh, we're gonna... No, you know what? I will. We're gonna kill the Spinnerack, and then I'm gonna do Swift on Rem. Oh, it hits both. Okay, that's fine. Okay, okay. He just died midair and came back. Oh, it doesn't say. Okay, it just does it. What is that? What move is that? Da-da-dum. Da-da-da. Alright, now we do our thing. We do our technique, our forbidden technique. La da na 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 da 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 da. I had to remember who I wanted to get. Flaffy, that's right. Why is Umbreon in frame? Umbreon should not be in frame. What the fuck? Why did Love Disc do that? I've never noticed all the weird animation quirks playing this game before. What is happening? Da, 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 da. Dun, 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 dun. Ooh, I have full moves now. I just remembered it's been like an hour, I think, or something, that like a funny face over there, you like tried to post a Twitch link, and I remember that last night I was trying to figure out how to whitelist like Twitch links, because you know, like sometimes people do want to share the Twitch clips, but I couldn't figure out how, and I never Googled it. I was too tired. I need to do that today as well. I need to do like some stuff after stream. Like, you know, everybody who takes like streaming a little bit more seriously than just like a hobby. Because I do want to make this like a thing. I want to make content creation a thing in the future, right? Like that's like the ultimate goal. Yeah. When I do like after stream stuff, I need to look at that again. I need to actually Google it this time and be like, oh, how do you whitelist certain links? You know, I just like try to not have links in the chat because, you know, you never know what somebody sends. But like if it's like a Twitch link, of course. my Pokemon couldn't muster a thing. You're no ordinary trainer. Were you hired by Duking as his bodyguards? Let me warn you, if you mess with us, you'd better be prepared for the consequences. Ooh, shadow Pokemon, let's go. I think Apom is the shadow Pokemon. I mean, it could be Mantine, because Mantine and Remoraid do go together. Like, you can even see the little Remoraid. Yeah, of course. That, you know what? That is more logical. But I thought I was going to get an Apom. Because, yeah, look, you can see the little Remoraid is attached to Mantine, because they have a symbiotic relationship. Yeah. I'm gonna bite Mantine, and then we're gonna set up a reflect. I'm gonna get more ballsy about like attacking shadow Pokemon, because you're not gonna kill them in one hit. I just worry about recoil damage. But yeah, if it's not super effective, you're not gonna kill them in one hit. Bubble Beam. Ah! Ow. Oh, I didn't do shit. All right. Yeah. That didn't do a damn thing. All right, we're gonna do this. We're gonna try to catch this. I think Mantine has a like high catch rate though. Or like low catch rate, as in like you can't really, it's harder to catch. We'll send out Makuhita, because at least Makuhita can kill Apom. Did I switch the placement of the Pokeballs? I actually don't remember. I don't know. It doesn't matter. I have so many. It's fine. I have a lot. What am I gonna have for lunch? I've been really into eating Taco Bell. Taco Bell's so bad for you, but it's been like a guilty pleasure lately. This Chipotle used to be my guilty pleasure of guilty pleasures ever. Oh my god! That bubble beam almost took my ass out. Oh my god. Alright. Anyways, yeah, Chipotle used to be my guilty pleasure of guilty pleasures ever. But like, it's expensive, and also like, I don't know, lately I've been like, ooh, if I'm gonna like go out to eat, I'll like eat some junk. Because I really like Taco Bell's fries. Which is like weird to say in 2026. Like, I know the fries have been out for a while, but then the fries like disappeared for a little while, if you guys remember. Remember when they like brought fries in and then it was a limited time thing, and then they stopped having fries, but then the fries came back? They're like a guilty pleasure. And also, they have those Diablo Dust nuggets. Those are actually my guilty pleasure right now at Taco Bell. Like, who the fuck goes to Taco Bell for fries and chicken? Me, apparently. But like, those nuggets are actually really good. Like, dip the fries in some cheese and then have those Diablo nuggets. Woo! Woo! And also, weirdly enough, the dirty soda is actually pretty good. I was like, because I like to try things just to be like, oh, I tried it. Oh, okay, this isn't very good. Like, oh, I feel like I wasted my money, but like, at least I know that it's not very good. But like, I actually had the dirty soda that's been advertised at a lot of places. Like, I know McDonald's did that recently too. I'm surprised McDonald's added refreshers. I saw like, I keep getting ads for those too. And I am kind of curious, but I don't really go to McDonald's anymore. I barely even go to Taco Bell. It's just like lately, occasionally it'll like hit the spot. Like after a hard day at work on Tuesdays, lately it's kind of been a habit, low key. But like usually I don't. I'm sure like it'll fade. It's like it's a phase. It's a phase where I'm like eating Taco Bell. But sorry, I was changing my mind on surf because I was like, cool, I'll do surf and it won't hurt. And I'm like, wait, Umbreon. You know what? All right, add that to my count of forgetting that I'm out of PP for Confuse Ray. But yeah, I'm just surprised about that. It's like kind of like, it's like ooh, words. It's like the boba trend. How like everywhere had boba. Now it's like everywhere has dirty soda and refreshers. When like refreshers, to me, refreshers were like a Starbucks thing. I feel like for so long, only Starbucks had quote unquote refreshers, and then like Dunkin' had them. And now it's like fast food places and Wawa and everything. Like if you guys are on the East Coast, you know all about Wawa. I like Wawa's refreshers too, actually. Wawa has like, I like their oat milk menu where it's like, you know, it's exactly what it sounds like. It just has like a bunch of stuff made with oat milk, but like they'll have like the cold foam stuff on top too. And it's like really yummy. I like their strawberry one where it's like a strawberry cold foam thing. It's like strawberry, and I don't know what else the strawberry is mixed with. I did not like their matcha though. Like the matcha with the dragon fruit. I don't really like those types of flavors together. Like, I feel like the flavor of the matcha just kind of clashes with the dragon fruit. Like, it's kind of an interesting flavor, but not interesting enough for me to be like, yes, I want to do this again. Like, it's a little bit too quirky, if that makes sense. Not a huge fan. Like, I don't hate it, but I don't like it enough to buy it. I gotta like love it to buy it. But I do like matcha in general. I want to start making more matcha at home again. I go through phases with these things. Yes! Got Mantine. Easy. Now we can actually play this battle. No. I saw a ferret on Instagram that looked just like Pyrite. Like, I know, wild statement. The ferret Pokemon and the ferret looked the same. I know. But it had like the same patterns. It was really cute. It had like a little mask. Because someone was like, oh, bro has a Zigzagoon. And somebody else was like, no, it's a ferret. It had like the little mask on its face, and then it had like the little swirls. It was really cute. If I didn't have so many little apex predators in my house, I would totally have a ferret. They're really cute. They're cutie patooties. Or I would have, it would make me kind of sad, but I would have like mice, because mice are really cute. But the part that would make me sad is their lifespans are just so short. Same with like guinea pigs. I had a guinea pig as a kid, and not only did, or not as like, not a kid, but like I was in my teen years. But I didn't have it long. I only had it a couple months. It was a little albino. So it was like, not only was it a guinea pig, it was also an albino. So this thing just was not set up for life. And it unfortunately passed away like within a few months, sadly. I wasn't even there. I was at my other house. I was at my mom's house, I think. And then like I had the guinea pig at my dad's house. Very sad. No, Crocodile. No, that's the second death. I mean, like, It's not a Nuzlocke, so they're not dead forever. It's just like the second time I've had a Pokemon faint. Yeah. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I'm hungry. That's why I brought up food. I'm very hungry. We're gonna like start wrapping up soon. Just gotta like finish this battle and whatnot. No, 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 no. I'm deciding. I'm like, do I want to just like fly against this Yanma? I guess. I probably should have like just directed all attacks on Yanma, but then again, this is a 2-turn move anyways, so whatever. Ah, Sonic Boom again. No PP left. Oh, getting frustrating. Oh my god. I had to like pay attention to that too. The Sonic Boom does 20 every time. Alright, cool. We got Pyrite. I don't think this is gonna one-hit. That would be kind of insane. I'm probably gonna like switch out Umbreon. Is this Yanmega's faster than me anyway? Yanmega did not exist. Yanma! This Yanma's faster than me. Oh, I didn't realize I had speed boost this whole time. Of course it's faster than me. What am I talking about? Alright, let me get you out of here. We'll just send out Flappy. This battle's only hard because I'm running out of PP at this point. It's like I already would have like confused raid. I could have even paraflinched at some point. You know, if I like paralyzed this thing, confused it, and bit. Oh my god. That'd be insane. The cheese would be insane. But yeah, I'm playing so casually right now. Playing so casually, it's not even funny. We'll do like a Nuzlocke at some point again. I haven't done one in a while. I just don't know what game I would want to do it in. What just happened? Unbelievable 2. I love that movie. Big fan. Big fan. The Unbelievables? That's right. Let's make ourselves scarce for the time being. Righto, Firma. Ultra Super Fire Dash. Bro, that's like a Yu-Gi-Oh! Or it's like super special awesome. Super special chocolatey covered mega awesome ultra card. Alright, found a file. Fuck this guy, by the way. Hate that guy. Ein File S is written on the file's cover. Read it? Sure, why not? Shadow Pokemon. A Shadow Pokemon is a Pokemon that has been made into a fighting machine by artificially shutting the door to its heart. What we didn't know is that the Shadow Pokemon exude a dark aura that can't normally be seen by the human eye. Unfortunately, a girl with the ability to see the dark aura has been discovered. This is a major problem. She's problematic media. The girl could become a huge obstacle for our Shadow Pokemon plan. A solution to this threat is urgently needed. Shadow Pokemon Lab Chief Ein. Or E-I-N, I don't know. Ein. Like the dog. Alright, books on dance styles and steps. Ooh, like Ludicolo. Alright, fine, I'll talk to this guy. Ow. Thank you. He saved me. Do you people know Duking? Didn't you see me with him last episode? Aren't you that one guy? Or are you a different guy? Aren't you the guy who like stole the gear? Okay. I'm a fool. I didn't know what was happening at all. They'd taken Duking's Pokemon hostage. How could they do something so downright dirty? That's why we're here. We came to rescue Plusle. I'm going too. Ow. Not in your condition. You'll have to wait here. We meet again, kitties. I love this guy. Mirror B, you cowardly cheat. Cowardly cheat? That's so not true. Taking a hostage is perfectly fine in a bargaining tactic. As a bargaining tactic. My apologies. You call that a tactic? Bustle had better be okay. Oh, the darling couldn't be any safer if it tried. I'm sure it'll come to adore me before too much longer. You've got to be kidding. Where is it? Give it back. No running or hiding from me. Come to the cave. That's where I'll be. That's where I'll mirror be. But I'll be waiting for you, my pretties. You don't have anything else to say on the matter, Rui? All right. You what? I got creamed by the guy who was guarding the cave's entrance. You what? And you just let him? Be careful when you go to the cave. The sentinel is tough. Of course you would. By that guy. I mean, look at you. All right, anyways. Let me not victim blame this guy. Yeah, Marui, move out of my way. All right, if I go downstairs. Oh, okay, it just all connects. Got you, heard you, got you. Oh wait, no, it did not connect, actually. Oh wait, no, now it does, I think. Yep. Got it. Can I get this? Thank you. What's in here? Hyper potion, 3 of them. Oh, but like hyper mode is bad, so like maybe we shouldn't use these potions. All right, let me heal my Pokemon and save. This game plays like an old RPG. I mean, because it kind of is technically, right? But you can only save at save points. Do you guys remember those? Do you guys remember when games, you couldn't just like, there was no auto save. There was no just open up the menu and save. No, you had to go to specific save points. And apparently not overwrite your save. I was like, what's going wrong? What's happening? What's happening right now? What's going on? But yeah, you guys remember those? I want to play Phantasy Star. You guys know about Phantasy Star? Not Phantasy Star Online. I don't think I want to play that. But do you guys know Phantasy Star 4? I love Phantasy Star 4. It was like one of my favorite games because I had a Sega growing up. And I thought that game was awesome. I'm going to save again because I'm paranoid. I have like really bad paranoia.